It's been a while since I played college football 25. Last time I did, I showcased where I went through an entire season with Boise State and literally played Alabama users every single game, leading all the way to a winning championship, going undefeated. I figure I'll hop back on here like I used to and just break down every single match that I get into for you guys' enjoyment and just showcase the things that I face and what my opponents do in every single match. So once again, I'm going to be using Boise State in this brand new season. This match I'm going up against a TCU user, and this is literally all he ran was this formation, double tights, and all I ran on defense was cover 4. That's all I done. I didn't do anything too special. Now, of course, not showing the exact play that he done because he would just audible a lot before snapping the ball. So, of course, it was just nothing but streak, post and post corner routes, and drag routes. And from time to time, he would playmaker the drag routes to go upfield, which you guys see right here. And he would get it from time to time if I'm not going to be able to use it. I didn't want to give anything deep, so that's why I was using the safety at the time. And just basically let him work the field. I mean, it's cover 4. It's not that hard to beat. I mean, you can literally go down the field against somebody and just run drags the entire time. Right here, he gets a great user reception as he undercuts me and gets a high point pass. Eventually, he gets downfield. Right here should have been a user lurk interception, but I don't get it. Told you guys my red zone defense is tough, but unfortunately here, as I shift my line to the left, expecting my guys to get left side pressure, he ends up scrambling to that side and ends up scoring. His defense was just nothing but double mug mid blitz. I faced so many people that run this, I don't know why, so I just kept throwing, hitch routes, short routes. Right here I try to make a CPU miss as he switches off. Of course, got those people that don't have user skills, so they click off from time to time. So eventually I get downfield. I struggle for some odd reason, but I end up scoring on 4th down near the red zone. Then the next possession, same exact thing. But this time, for some odd reason, I was getting a little bit more pressure from my 3-down lineman that was rushing, which made no sense. I got bailed out right here as he drops a reception. But that was a difference maker. Is just for some odd reason, this possession I was getting pressure compared to the first possession. Right here, I'm using the free safety still. He runs a streak. I kind of lurk with him a little bit, but my opponent has all the time in the world, and he just keeps backpedaling. Eventually, I come down to play the over top late post, and he could have had an easy touchdown. But, I don't know, he keeps moving, panicking, and then he throws the ball to the double team coverage where I come down to play, and I get an easy user interception. He tried to, high point face catch me again, but it didn't work this time. I was able to make a play. And then back on offense, he done the same thing on defense, the same look. I just ran the ball, cut up the gut, and broke free. He does end up slowing me down and end up eventually stopping me, but I guess he just ends up raging, and then he pauses the game. This whole time he wasn't talking. I have my mic muted, and when he pauses, you guys look in the top right corner, he cuts his mic on, says something, and then he ends up quitting. I don't know why people do that. I mean, clearly you can see in the top right corner if I have my mic in or not. If I have my mic in, you guys would see the headphones. If not, it would just be blank. And yet people still talk like I can hear you. But just in general, why do people still do that? Like, you're going to say something before you quit. It just makes you look bad. Why even say anything and then you're going to quit? Like, that's like somebody trying to go fight a person in real life, and then you're talking smack, and then you blindside them, and then you run away. It's like hit and run. Like, what's the whole purpose of that? But yeah, that's just the beginning game of the season, so let me know what you guys think down below. Like I said, this game, I don't know, it wasn't a struggle. It started off as a struggle because it was just simple offense and defense, but for some odd reason, the game just wants to start playing and give me a crazy pass rush with 3-down linemen on the second possession of the game. That's why this game I can't take seriously, because it doesn't really separate the difference between skill gap and, logic. Like, it really, really doesn't separate and showcase very well who's the better player, things of that sort. Sometimes, from time to time, it does, but for for the most part it doesn't. It's just when the game's actually going to work and whoever's favor, and if you get lucky or EA on your side. That's how I look at it. But you guys can be the judge of that. Like I said, I'm going to start breaking down all these matches, just give you guys an insight of what I face, what I go through, and what teams I face, and just give you guys a better perspective of what I go through when I'm competing. As well, it can probably help you guys out with some of the things that people run against me scheme-wise. Like for me, my defense, I don't really blitz. I play a lot of box defensive coverage. Like I'll sit there and let my 4 3-man pressure just do all the work for pressure-wise. I don't really blitz. I don't really run man. I run a lot of zone coverage. I may do a few adjustments to man up somebody or QB spy, but outside of that, I don't really adjust that much. I pick a play based off what my opponent that I think he's going to be doing, because when you do all these adjustments, if you guys really think about it, you're really, you're replicating a play that you're going to end up adjusting to. So like, let's say you come out like I did in cover 4. You're doing all these adjustments and you're making that cover 4 play exactly like a cover 1 or a all-out blitz play. Like you guys are adjusting to other plays that's basically already made for you. That's why I just pick plays and just sit with it and do like probably 1 or 2 adjustments, like I said. And then offense, it's there. I don't do nothing special. I play very simple offense. I don't do any money plays, glitches, or exploits. I just pick a basic offense, because a lot of people on defense, they do the same exact thing like an offensive player would do. They sit in one thing, do nothing crazy, and they just run the same thing repeatedly. So if you're going to run the same thing, I'm going to run the same thing until you actually stop it. Then I'll switch it up. That's how I play my offense. If you're not going to stop it, I'm just going to keep running it the same way I've been running it. That beats the same defense that you're in. So that's my whole mentality of the offense. So hope you guys got a better understanding of how I play. So hopefully these breakdown videos is really going to give you guys a better insight, and then just showcase how terrible the gameplay mechanics is. That's why I preach the PS2 era, or how I flash back to the classics games, where it's a little bit more challenging, more better of experience to, play. But yeah, I'm just rambling on. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Till next time, I'll see you guys later, and I'm out. Peace.